Hello guys and welcome back to my Total War of Rome 2 playthrough series on the Rise of the Republic DLC, me playing as Rome. I left off in a bit of an awkward predicament that I left myself into, that I got attacked by a local force that I didn't realise was close enough to be able to attack me, and a lot stronger than I realised. If you hadn't actually seen how we got up to this point, I do recommend you do check out my previous few episodes. Just getting it brought to more or less up to speed on what course events had happened to get us to here. But yeah, so I'm going to have to defend again. I seem to be getting to the point I take villages or I take towns, and then I instantly get attacked by a large force. Then I have to defend with a rather weakened state, as you can see here. There's a few units that are quite low. I've got a few half strength units. I've got quite a few very understrength units in the red here. I've got a couple of units that are slightly damaged, and then I have a few which are perfectly fine. I also do have a garrison, but because I only just recently took this in the same turn, or the turn before, you don't get much in terms of actual defense, so these units are pretty much useless by this point. So yeah, we need to get into this, defend it, and then we can continue on and try and get rid of the rest of these guys, I guess. Because I think once this larger force is defeated, it should make taking the next town a bit easier, but we'll deal with that when we need to. Here you are, you join me in the preparation stage of just before I start the battle. So this is the defense I'm pretty much going to go with right now. I find out something very strange about when trying to deploy units here, that there's only certain ways by the looks of it you can actually get through. So if you look here when you select unit, there's a lot of X's here, but as soon as it goes to this, obviously weird deployment circle, that means you can deploy there. So it means that they can kind of come up here, but not here or there. But they can then come up here. So it's a good place to defend against the rear. I don't know where the reinforcements are going to come in, so I was kind of a bit hesitant of where to place units. I've got some hoplites in the rear, just defending just in case. I've got some main units up the top here, some swordsmen. These are the fully strength ones that I've got sat here. Then I've got some swordsmen on the right wing, just in case they want to attack from the side. But what I'm going to do is have these units run up. So I'm going to have my cavalry run up and hide in these bushes on this hillside here. And I have my swordsmen run up to and hide up on these hills here. And then if need be, what I can do is either send them all the way around and attack, depending on which direction they come in from, or send them all the way around this way as well. I think it's a bit easier if these get discovered. I've got some units up here just as like a secondary ambush point. But I don't know which way they're going to go. They could attack straight on. They could attack around the side. They could loop all the way around. I don't know where the reinforcement, there's no arrow that indicates where they're coming in from, which is a bit... It makes it a bit more of an issue trying to decide where they're going to attack from, because what the AI love to do in this game is they love to bunch all the units up and attack from one specific location. They do flank every now and again, but the AI seems really dumb in some cases. But again, this is a game that's nearly, I think, over 5 years old, 6 years old, so it's, there's going to be some things that are wrong with this when the AI attack. But yeah, they've got a couple of archers. We've got an archer unit here. Got some swordsmen, they've got some hoplites, which are the ones that I'm really worried about, because hoplites can be really tough. These are actually Greek units, so we've got here, and then we've also got some cavalry units, so we'll see how this turns out. Hopefully the units reinforcements come from behind here, but I think we're in good position anyway. I've got my slingers all ready to go, so we just need to jump into battle really.
Charge!
Wow, what a absolute fantastic victory there. Research complete. You've completed technology advancements giving you advantage, which is nice. So we've got culture 1 because we completed all them. So we had some subversion. We've actually had 2 little subversion that's happened, which is never good. New faction has arisen, somewhere probably in the far north as always. Yes, right down here. Got some Etruscan rebels as well that's showed up. Yes, that's very nice. So what was doing? Oh yeah, this had happened, hasn't it? These guys had taken this settlement, which I can now run and seize out. I think it's because, yeah, we had these units like coming from behind. This is what I was stuck with. I ran round and moved north through here, took this settlement, and then they'd sent units around this way, but then they've also head this way. So I'm trying to defend the best I can do with the units I've got. I can actually upgrade all my units with an extra bit of gold, which will give them some more defense. I also probably want to attack and wipe these units out, just so I don't have to deal with them again, because there is some mercenary units here. Trying to think, can I actually hit them? Which will I lose? I don't think I'll be able to go for them all, because the next concern is these units coming back here, which can get to here this turn. They can't actually attack, which is fine. They can actually get to this settlement though, but I'm going to probably instantly attack this with this unit. That's waiting right here. Let's upgrade these units as well. Doesn't mean I don't have much income left to deal with. But if I actually deal some raid, what's that do? If I could actually assassinate either the dignitary or the general unit, which is a level 2. Yeah. See if we can actually do that. Let's spend some money, see if we can assassinate him. He's wounded, which is not as... I think it's just as good. You know, you're eliminating the character from the field. It's just that means they can come back later down the line. But it does mean that I can now freely just march in and put this settlement. I can either siege it, which would be quite useful, but the odds are in my favour anyway. A lot. So I'm just trying to think what the best course of action here is to do. I do want to actually march down and finish these off, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to... I don't think I'll move much to attack him. So let's attack this guy and then we'll come back, and I don't really have to worry about him. He's like 2 units. He'll probably run off anyway. Oh, actually that's left me in a... No. We're good. We're still close enough. Which is fine. And then let me assassinate this guy. He's actually a level 1 general. Is there any point to do that? Probably it's better to get rid of this guy. Stop the subversions happening that's constantly going off. 37% chance. Wounded. I'll take that again. I wish killing them would have been a better option, but that's fine. Trying to think. If I'm having this settlement under siege, he might come back around this way to try and liberate it, which would make this taking the settlement more difficult, but then he's not attacking this settlement. So it's like 50-50 chance which direction to go. You might just want to come and try to attack the settlement, but then saying that there is a unit very close by for him to have to assault as well. And there is a bit of garrison as well here that's kind of... Because each turn, obviously, you get a certain amount of garrison back, which is nice. We just did that civic culture, didn't we? So, we got this one, culture 1, so it gives us culture conversion cost. I might want to actually get this food, crop rotation, which gives more agricultural wealth plus some food. And if I get all 3, I also get +1 food for the first unlock as well. He's finished doing that, so let's get him... some authority. Yes, that'd be very nice. I could take my general down to attack him and finish him off this turn, but I want to see if I can pull this army along, maybe back to come to here, because he can come all the way to here and help defend it if possible, or he might just come... The thing is, he can't actually attack this settlement. He can get to here. That's fine actually. So let's just finish these guys off. Let's do an alt resolve. Let's do some very... I mean, the one thing I don't really like about this is why would I pick the low one which gives me less remaining forces when I could pick this one which is just going to give me more back? It just seems stupid. So, and it's a close victory. So let's get decisive. So let me occupy. Boom. We take the general unit, and now his forces are going to start because he's got no towns, which is good. So now he's either going to have to go back and try and take the settlement off me, which is he can perfectly mean his right to do, or he's going to have to suffer the consequences of attrition. Which again, he can do all he wants. He might just run off another direction, I never know. AI is a bit unpredictable in this game. Got that moving up from here. Let's get a... what we got? Armour, so that's industry. I mean, we could actually get some more industry in here. And that'd be fine, because they all balance off each other anyway. And this was an industry building anyway, but I probably want to get some... oh, I've got public order, so we could go for a military building. Just to help with that out. Just trying to think how we're going on here. Is there anything else I need to be aware of right now? Okay, I've got a dignitary that needs leveling up, so let's do that. Yeah, I had a smaller force just defending this southern region, didn't I? Although I think Taras is okay with me for now. Although I'm probably going to have to deal with them in the future because of how strong they're getting. I can remember that they've taken a lot of settlements here. They've been kind of the scourge of the southern Italy. They've just been taking a lot of settlements. You can see so they've got more or less the entire boot, or the bottom part of the boot, which is never a good thing.
We'll soon have the enemy on the run.
Okay, so let us wait a turn and see what goes off. Oh no, someone needs an upgrade. Apparently. Oh, this guy. Hello. What do you got? 480. There you go. Done. Got some slums that I've developed. Yay. Subversion. Food shortage. Oh, yay. Yay all round. Yeah, so these slums developed in here, even though I just take the settlement, which I think is a bit unfair. But the slums actually take away 6 food, which is a lot. So we're going to have to spend a turn without any food there. Let me send my other unit down here. So we've got some subversion going off, which is never nice. So let's try and get rid of this guy. This army actually moved this way, which is good because I can now attack. Because I want to kill him. And I actually recovered quite a lot of health here, so let's throw my units in to attack. Auto-resolve it, because why not? It's not a close victory, is it? So I don't really need to jump in. Let's enslave his population, get some wealth off him. He runs away, and then we're going to finish him off again some more. Just wipe his units out. Boom. Yes, like the animals they are. No one stands in the way of civilized Rome, you barbarian scum. And slaughter the rest. And they'd be destroyed. And then we could actually just run back to the settlement just to make sure we're in there. We're still going to take some damage from attrition, which is never good, but I don't really know what I could do right now. We can actually get a new tradition. Yay. Melee, maybe? Ooh, rank 1. Yeah, we're going to get a veteran army, because that's pretty much what this is right now. They've ran back to their settlement, so that's good. So it means I can go and take it next, once I've dealt with this. I've just got to deal with this food shortage, which is just becoming a nightmare to deal with right now. I mean, I can actually move with these guys and not have to worry about... because they're going to take attrition anyway. I just need to actually send... let's move these units, because this is actually a stronger army. I just need to... what we got? Which one gives me... oh, these don't really do much at the moment, do they? That one's more military, that one's just all-round research, and this one's for agricultural, which I don't... it's not really in this settlement, so... I guess... maybe Jupiter? Maybe? Maybe food? Let's get the Jupiter one. It gives conversion influence as well, which is good, and public order. Just take a food away, but I think once I get some food up, I just need to send a lovely woman to go and do some business, I think. Can I do that with one of these? Can I do that with one of them? Don't think I can. Wow, I'm kind of actually a bit stuck here. I was hoping I could send one of these to go and just, you know, get some food for me, you know, just some games or something along those lines, but apparently that's not the case. These don't want to do anything. I can send a diplomat, which is okay, but that's not what I wanted. I actually want to... oh, wow, I needed actually a bit more food. A bit more money, which I just spent. Never mind. Well, these are going to get... Oh, these are actually going to... Oh, because they're in their friendly territory. That's good. So we're going to have... These guys are going to take attrition. We'll get some food back next turn when these slums disappear. So then we'll start recuperating the turn after. That's just a bit frustrating that I've had to deal with them. Let's try and do some subversion maybe on here. No. Let's just... you know what? We'll just move him up. We'll have him here, just doing his little thing to keep these guys happy. And then we're going to try and get rid of this guy as well. Is my other dignitaries doing their thing? Yes. Nicely done.